Okay, let's dive right into this. Picture this. You're a digital marketer. You're staring at your performance dashboard, and you have to decide where to spend your next dollar. You've got data telling you one channel is an absolute rock star, while another one looks like a total waste of money. But what if that data is actually leading you completely astray? So you pull up that dashboard, and this is what you often see. Looking at billions and billions of impressions, the data clearly shows that standard display ads, the banner ads you see all over the web, have a way lower cost per action, or CPA, than something premium like connected TV ads. On the surface, it looks like a no-brainer.
I mean, looking at this, you're probably thinking, great, display is the hands-down champion of efficiency. So, you should just pour all your budget into display ads, right? Well, not even close.
And this right here is the exact trap that so many marketers fall into. They compare CPAs, they see these low numbers for channels like search, social, and display, and they immediately start optimizing everything toward chasing that lowest possible CPA. But that is so often the absolute wrong decision. And the reason why? It all comes down to how we're measuring success in the first place.
For a long time, the default way to measure ad performance has been this model right here, last touch attribution. The idea is super simple. It gives 100% of the credit for a sale or a sign-up or whatever to the very last ad someone interacted with. It's clean, it's easy to understand, but it's dangerously incomplete.
So how does this one simple model get it so wrong? Well, it really all starts with this number. On average, display ads are about 5 times cheaper than premium connected TV ads. And that huge cost difference, that's the key that unlocks this entire illusion. And here's how that cost difference just completely breaks the measurement. Because display ads are so cheap, you can basically flood the market with them. So, the last touch model sees one of these cheap ads right before a purchase and gives it all the glory. But what about that expensive, high-impact TV ad that actually introduced your brand to the customer and sparked their interest in the first place? It gets 0 credit. The cheaper ad essentially swoops in at the last second and steals the credit from the channels that did all the heavy lifting.
So the real problem is everything that last touch doesn't see. It completely ignores the full customer journey. It doesn't measure the brand awareness that a CTV ad created. It doesn't see the crucial assist from that first touch point that planted the seed. It treats a banner ad someone barely noticed the same way it treats a TV commercial they were totally captivated by. It's like giving the MVP trophy to the player who just happened to carry the ball over that final inch of the field, totally ignoring the 99-yard pass that got it there. So, okay, if last touch is broken, what's the fix? Well, it's about a huge shift in focus, moving from just the last touch to measuring the true contribution of every single step.
The path forward really boils down to 3 key steps. First, you have to ditch the outdated last touch model. It's just not telling the whole story. Second, you need a model that actually factors in each channel's real contribution along the way. And third, you have to incorporate incrementality analysis. Now that's just a fancy way of asking a really simple question. Hey, would this sale have happened anyway, even if we hadn't shown this specific ad? It helps you understand what's actually causing growth, not just what's happening nearby.
And look, this isn't just about flipping a switch in your analytics platform. It requires a fundamental shift in how we think about value. We have to stop asking what's cheapest and start asking what is truly driving growth for my business.
Which really brings us to the most important takeaway of all. True measurement requires understanding why an impression works, not just how much it costs. So the next time you're staring at that dashboard, don't just ask which channel has the lowest CPA. Ask yourself, which channel is truly moving the needle for my business? Are you measuring the last step, or are you finally seeing the entire journey? For more bite-sized content like this, for those of us living in an AI world, make sure you subscribe to AdTech AI Files.